In January, February, March, we're going to have to wait and see how many stores in Union Square close. Mayor of San Francisco declares state of emergency for the Tenderloin neighborhood. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. And I thought I would do a reaction video to the mayor declaring the Tenderloin neighborhood like under a state of emergency. Now, when people hear this, they think, oh wow, they're about to clean the TL up. They're about to change the TL. And I don't know, when I hear this, I think of something completely different. Only reason I'm making this video is multiple people have asked me, like, what's my 2 cents on this? And is something actually gonna happen? And I thought I would just, jump right in here and make a video and talk about it. So first off, I am a fan of London Breed. I know a lot of people out there don't like London Breed. And when you ask people why they don't like London Breed, I usually hear people say the same exact thing over and over and over. They say that London Breed won't solve the homeless situation. Now, is it really London Breed's fault for the homeless situation? Because the homeless situation has been going on for years. And then we've had this, the pandemic come along, and it seems like it's gotten a whole lot worse. So pretty much this whole state of emergency is they're gonna like sort of start to crack down in certain neighborhoods on things like, crime and like, the homeless situation and stuff like that. Now, that is how the picture is being painted, but will anything really happen? Or is this just a big like press conference? Okay, I just want to ask you guys a question watching this video. Have you ever worked a job? Okay, you worked a job and every month or every 2 months or every 3 months, you guys are gonna sit down and have like a work meeting, okay? Now, whenever you have these work meetings, people usually know that the boss is gonna be there, the big boss is gonna be there, the small boss is gonna be there, maybe the regional manager might show up, right? And then everyone sits down to have this meeting, and you have, everyone that's working, we're all in a room having a meeting. And then there's all these things said in the meeting. And then after the meeting, right before the end of the meeting, everyone's talking about, yeah, we're going to do better, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to fix this over here, and we're going to do that, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, we're going to do this, and we're going to work on that. And you guys are doing a really good job over there, but we're going to work on this, and we're going to make this even better. And everyone is in this meeting, and you get ready to leave this meeting. And when you get ready to leave this meeting, you're just like, oh, wow, you're all hyped up, right? You've been hearing all these things, all these new things that we're about to do, and we're about to change this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And people usually leave the meeting and they're just kind of like, oh, wow, wow, things are going to change. Maybe I won't be able to, take a long 15-minute break like I normally do. Maybe I'm going to have to cut my smoke breaks back down to, 5 minutes instead of 15 minutes. They're about to get strict around here, right? You leave the meeting and you feel that way. And then guess what? You show back up to work tomorrow and everything is exactly the same before. Literally, nothing changed. Everything is exactly the same. We're going to work on this, and we're going to fix that, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And guess what? Everything's the same. In the next 3 months, the next 6 months, guess what? You have the same meeting again, right? You have another meeting and everyone gets hyped up and we're going to do better. And you guys are doing a great job, but we're going to do even better this quarter. This is kind of what it kind of sounds like with this whole, press conference that they had today. I mean, that's their job, is to get out in front of the public and tell people, look, we're going to, make things better. We're going to make things great. But on the flip side, let's just look at reality here. If you look at social media, San Francisco is not being painted in a good light right now. And if we go back to the Union Square neighborhood is suffering. People are not really talking about it as much, but that neighborhood is suffering. Ever since the Louis Vuitton looting happened, it has put like sort of a bad taste in a lot of tourists, right? People already know that, like, yeah, there's a huge homeless situation, and, traffic's a mess, car break-ins is a mess, they're looting stores like this. It paints a really bad picture on the city. Really bad picture. And they are trying to do what they can to save it. But I'm not optimistic here, because in January, February, March, we're going to have to wait and see how many stores in Union Square close. Because last year, they were suffering from coronavirus. And also last year, they were suffering from the looting situation that happened. And then, you had the slow year and holiday season was okay. And then this holiday season, things have changed a lot. More and more people are ordering offline. People are choosing not to come to the city. Less people are choosing to come to the city, and more people ordering things online. Yesterday, I went to Ross, and I wanted to get something like for the shower, and it was $4. I walked into Ross, and it was a complete nightmare. It was a freaking zoo in there. I probably could have walked out with that thing, and no one would not have even known. And the line was so incredibly long that as I'm waiting in line, I actually went to Amazon.com and just bought that thing off of Amazon.com and just threw the thing down in the store and just walked out. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll get it in like 2 days. It's getting so much easier and easier to shop offline, and you don't have to deal with all the mess, and you don't have to deal with all the security guards at the door like a bouncer, and you don't have to deal with all that. And that's where it's going. That is really where it's going. But once again, when you live in San Francisco and you have people upset about the crime situation, you have people upset about the homeless situation, you have people upset about all these things that's going on in the city, well, you gotta tell people in the city something, right? And my question is, are they really gonna clean up the Tenderloin? Are they really gonna clean it up? Are they gonna clean up a couple of streets? I'm just curious. Honestly, I don't really, they say that they're gonna change a lot, and they say things are gonna, they're going to start enforcing, and they're going to do this, and they're going to arrest people. But honestly, guys, I'm not trying to be negative here, but I don't believe in the Tooth Fairy. I don't believe in Santa Claus, and I don't believe that situation is going to change. Not anytime soon. I think if they could have changed it, that maybe they would have fixed it like already, right? Anyway, I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out.